last year I had taped some videos of the craziness, or at least part of it, during Black Friday. I would have started these videos earlier except for the fact that nobody's lining up at the local Best Buy. Well, at least that is until I heard yesterday when I was working from one of the customers. They said, oh, they're already pitching their tents, they're waiting right now. Yesterday was the 20th. And let's see, if today's Wednesday, that means tomorrow Thanksgiving. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go out and let's see, how should I word it? I'm going to go out during midnight with a fully charged 2 batteries. I got 2 of them. And I'm going to bring a couple memory cards in case somehow I loaded up the other one from when I was on vacation earlier this year. But I'm going to try to go in there because last I heard when I was shopping there last year was their lines were about an hour and a half long. So I want to go in there and find out just how long the lines stretch and see if I can tape as much as possible without being in trouble. I don't think they're going to care just as long as I don't videotape my whole entire experience there. As long as it might be like a few seconds here and there. I know they're going to be walking around helping customers, but they can't just let me go like this and just take the video and tape it. Jeez, I can't speak now. I don't think they're going to care if I tape it. It's just as long as I don't tape the whole store walking around. But I might try that one. I showed Walmart last year from the inside of my coat pocket. I don't know how much of that video went through, because I really don't watch, but I know what I was doing. I was trying to situate it on my side here. I could have just the lens part right there, just sticking out where I could walk around with it. I don't know how much was going through, but from what you could see, you probably saw all the lines were stretching throughout the store. I thought it was going to be kind of neat. But anyway, my computer already shut down. Now what I mean shut down, I mean last time I turned it off, it won't turn back on. The battery power's up, but the only bad part is the screen's not lighting up for me to post these videos, so it might be after Black Friday. At least before Christmas. I'm hoping to have it fixed, so we'll get these up eventually. But I'm going to do like a compilation of all these videos I'm going to take. And then as soon as that's fixed, I'm going to post these to YouTube. And then you can see all the craziness that is inside the store. I'm pretty sure if I can get there early enough, I'll be able to tape people bum rushing the door. The only good thing about being in front of the line is you don't have to deal with the bum rush. Everybody swarming. I'm going to try to get a couple stores around my area because I don't know how long I'm going to stay out with all the craziness and cars and potential accidents are going to be. Alright, well, tomorrow, tomorrow, I'm going to go out as early as I can and try to get these up. Try to tape them and see where things go. Well, I'll see y'all later. I found out today that one of my friends, he works with computers all the time, and he said to get my laptop fixed is going to be not worth it anymore. We put so much money into this thing that it's going to be worth like a brand new computer basically. So I'm going to work on getting a new one by Christmas. This video is going to end up being very late when it's posted on YouTube. But during that meantime, when I do get it up, I'm going to try to make everything perfect and beautiful. That way it's going to be pretty nice. But here's pretty much the main reason why I'm saying, making this video and saying what I am saying. But mainly for that last point, what the other is, oh yeah, while I was working, one of the customers had come in and said they were the 9th person in line over at the local Best Buy when they were shopping. I was driving there this morning on Thanksgiving because I'm trying to do like a log, trying to make sure everything's right in line, so I'm going to tell at least the date. And she said she's the 9th person, and I saw like 3 tents up. And when I was leaving, there's still a tent up, but I think it's more just to get out of the cold and get out of the wind. More like a windbreaker. But my mom and my sister are going to go out later, and I'm going to go with them. And we'll see how much I can tape and see how much I can go like this instead of hide my pocket. So it should be interesting. Alright, well, whenever I get my laptop fixed and get my software installed on that computer and get it updated through their website, I want to post this up there. And then we should have lots of fun. And this should be interesting, or at least fun for me. because I've never experienced it, and also just because it could be some craziness where cops might be involved with people beating each other up over one product where you can save only $5. That's kind of silly. I've heard stuff like that happening last year. So I'm going to end up dressing really warm, and you'll see when I start taping and recording and doing everything this and that. You'll see. Alright. Well, I'll see what I can do and tape what I can tape, and hopefully nobody will care what I do. I might be more worried about the customers and getting people in and out instead of me taping maybe like 5 seconds or so. I can't just hold it up here because last year there was a manager every, let's see, if you say aisles, I would say maybe every 4 or 5 there's like one making sure nobody's gonna beat each other up. This last year you saw part of it. You could see where the people were waiting. Maybe every, forget it, you'll see. Security is everywhere. I really can't tape. Security is just absolutely everywhere. I'm making sure nobody's looking because there's cameras around here too. I'm going to see what I can get and do what I can do. These people are stretching all the way down around the corner out here. We even got the local police.
Yeah. Well, they're not going to take these down right away. Oh, you just walk down here. Oh my gosh. Well, where's that? Guess we. Some people are dancing.
The line stretched so far that this point right here, that's the end of the line now. It's stretched all the way around the store and it's moving around back into front. This guy in that brown coat right there, that camouflage, he just got kicked out of line. He's even just made him go to the very end now. They kicked him out all the way. Yep, right here in front of me is the end of the line now.
I think we're already in line.
I think so. I think the lines moved to us.
Here, we got in line. We didn't even have to move. I guess you have to, no matter what, get in line.
We got put in the line.
We just got stuffed in the line.
We did.
How crazy.
They're just trying to save $30. I'm looking to see who I know. I don't know nobody.
Alright. Yeah. If you can get hold of them there, call them and do it. Here's You guys here like every day. Your videos.
I am.
You gotta catch the action.
You want to see what happens?
You may make money on this. We're making this make believe. By the time this group so much for the movie that I wanted. We just wanted to we should have
Back at the front of the store now.
yeah. Well, I think this is fun. It is. It's an experience. I just want to see how we're going to be able to walk in the store. You want to talk about this? Do you own them right now? Look at this, Chrissy. Look how they're backed up still.
We started.
There's already 300 people in there.
I better turn off. This is where his fight was at last year, and they have several cops spread out through the store. But I can't keep this on too long. I don't want anybody taking or thinking something's going on when nothing is. Last year when I was taping this, I showed you everything along this whole strip down here, because this is what it's called, is the strip. I taped the whole thing and I showed you where people were lined up and how bad it was. But now I'm here at, what time is it? 11:36 p.m. I guess you could kind of tell since it's not morning yet. And you can't really tell there's any sun out there. But I'm going to drive all the way down the strip. I'm going to show you the Best Buy line. I told you last year it stretched that far. When I was here earlier with my mom and my sister, it was stretching just that far. So I'm going to see if I can tape it and just show you the craziness. Because I told you about it, now you get to see it for yourself firsthand. I might just stop the video so I can drive it properly. I was going to say appropriate, but that didn't sound right. I'm going to try it. I'm going to turn it off, and then I'm going to turn it back on once I get down there. Here's one of the stores. I think it's called Old Navy. I don't shop here, so I had to look at the sign. I got people waiting already. People just want those clothes. They want to save 20 bucks. My mom told me she heard some guy on TV saved $2,000 last year by shopping on Black Friday. We still got the people. Gotta make sure not to run over these other people walking in the middle of the road. And here's the end of the Old Navy line. Here comes up to the Best Buy I was telling you about. See, there's a cop, or you really can't see it, but there's a cop right there. Cop and a Best Buy employee at the door. You'll see him. See, that guy turned around and the cop's right next to him. There, you can kind of see him leaning back. I wonder what he thinks of me taping all this. But I am not doing anything wrong. This big lady right there, she went through my line. That's the one I was telling you about earlier. But this is the Best Buy line. It's stretching. And there is quite a large amount of people. See, it's still stretching, just like I said. It won't stop. Best Buy's opening at midnight, and we only got another 20 minutes before it happens. See my store right here. Stretch in front of that, too. I told you. I'm just going to go drive all the way down here just to show you how long the line is, and I'm going to go park closer to it. Even took our benches. Oh my gosh. What punks. Oh my gosh, this is going to be one wait. I don't want to curse, so I figured I'd avoid it. Still stretching. Ah, here's the end of the line. Or anywho, I'm going to turn around right over here and go back. Oh my gosh, what's happening? I'm going to go drive bad just to go find out what's happening. Somebody's getting towed or something happened. I can see it. Now maybe I can zoom in and let you see. There you go. At the local Walmart. I really don't know, but to me, I'm assuming somebody's getting towed because they parked illegally. But yeah, there we go. At least you get to see what I get to see. And now I'm going to go wait in line at Best Buy. And I'm going to show you at least how long it's going to take. I'm going to try to time myself because I brought my iPod. At least I can see. It took me 5 minutes to get in the door. Oops, excuse me. But yeah, that's what we got. And I'm going to see what I can do and tape what I can tape before security or cops start watching me and following me. I'm sure they won't, but they might just tell me shut off my camera. Alright, well, I'll see you whenever I get parked and do what I need to do. Alright, bye-bye.
It's awesome, but this kid doesn't know how to handle his alcohol. Passes out at 8:30. It was the wine cooler. The wine cooler guy, yeah. That was good with that one beer. That one beer was fine. As soon as you finished that wine cooler off, you were out. Yeah, I'm glad I wore it. One day I just want to go to a party after drinking one beer in a wine cooler. I think it's time to migrate. Good, let's go. How was your drink? But that's the night I don't remember. I definitely did not, because I wouldn't know. I would have woken up. I would have woken up and
Actually, they could do it too if they just had one that was like twice the length of the line.
party for the Ohio State game. Wow. We were watching my dad. How many of us are fitting in there? It's going to be in the picture. Maybe they have a line, like multi-line line set up up here. So it's and his dad double I can't stand heights. The line just goes. Wow, that's pretty cool. They already got what they had. Check out. Is there something in the barrel? Is that a microwave? Please tell me it's a microwave. He was cooking. Yeah, we just had to come up.
I apologize for my shakiness, but the line's stretching the other way. Although there was no security earlier, I still couldn't tape. They were kind of watching. But when I was leaving, lines were stretching, and I was waiting maybe 20 minutes. I haven't checked my iPod yet. But it was nice and crazy out here. I don't know how long the wait is, but I'm going to go back in the morning and ask them. I figured with as busy as it is, nobody's going to get a break. I asked the cashier before I checked out. And yes, I did wait for Black Friday and got a movie. And he said he's going to get a break in about an hour, so he's pretty lucky. Working only an hour, that's kind of ridiculous. And I hope I can find my car. I parked way out here. And I don't have one of those fancy car alarms. Mine's an old 98 Honda. So we're gonna have some fun finding it. I don't know where I am. I'm just gonna keep talking, and whenever I find it, I'm gonna shut this off and call it a night. I don't know where I am. I'm out here somewhere. But yeah, the lines in there are about, I don't know, gosh, about an hour and a half or more. That was crazy. I'm gonna have some fun out here. I don't know where I am. But yeah, I'm gonna assume that it's around, an hour and a half, 2 hours. Line's still stretching outside the store. Hey, I found my car. You got to see this on the front. I don't care if you know my license plate. You can't see the state. See, Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. Best stuff ever. Let's see. Cold out. There's not a lot to do. I'm going home. I will make a video tomorrow morning. Just post Black Friday madness and see what happens. Get a picture of the moon. And no, it's not a full moon. It's like not a waning crescent. The other one. Waxing, I think. I don't remember too well. But I think it's a wax. Let's see, I think waning, waxing. Yeah, waning. But yeah, that's what we got. But anyway, that's Black Friday so far, and I'm going in the morning and see what happens. Ask them how long the wait was. Alright.